What's going on, guys? Elevate DFS here, bringing you guys my lineup review from week 6. This is the line I gave out. I believe in my flex I had Chris Carson for some of you guys. Some of you guys got Chris Godwin. I was half and half. I didn't know who was going to hit. Chris Godwin ended up hitting for me. This is the one I played in half my cash games, and the other half I had Chris Carson. But let's get right into it. So at quarterback, at Jameis Winston, I had the chalk of the week, which paid off. He had 36 Draftkings points. Going against Atlanta in the Dome, it was a great play. He's 60% in this double up. He had 4 touchdowns, almost 400 yards. It was a great game. And Melvin Gordon was my pick of the week. That was who the thumbnail was. He was 16% owned and put up 38 points. He had 3 rushing touchdowns. So you guys should have listened to me on that play. But then we go down to TJ Yeldon, and at 41% owned, he just did not show up. I watched the whole game since it was a 4:30 game for me, and the Jaguars were just not using him since they went down so much. They ended up putting Jamal Charles in, and he stole the carries. So I believe if it was a closer game, TJ Yeldon would have went off, and we would have killed it this week. But we still had a really good week. We still cashed. If you played my Chris Godwin line, I believe my Carson cashed in some double ups, and the other ones it was like the first person not making cash. But TJ Yeldon would have been a great play if they played him, but since they went down, yeah, he only got a couple touches, 29 rushing yards or 41 rushing yards. And then Tyler Boyd at 22% owned. I love Tyler Boyd going against Pittsburgh. I thought they were going to put Joe Hayden on AJ Green, put Tyler Boyd in the slot. I said he was going to get 2 touchdowns, and he got 2 touchdowns. He had 7 receptions for 62 yards, 22%, 25 points. Is a great play. And then one of my busts of the week, Mike Evans, pairing him with Jameis Winston. I thought this was going to be a fired pairing. It just didn't turn out that way. Jameis Winston was hitting Chris Godwin and the 2 tight ends. And can't remember the other guy's name right now. Mike Evans at 19% owned. I thought he was going to be a great play, but he only put up 9.8 DraftKings points. He didn't get 100 touchdowns. He got 4 receptions. He didn't get 100 yards or a touchdown. So that was a really big bust. Mohamed Sanu at 16.1% owned. I believe he had Atlanta's first touchdown, so I was so hyped. He had like 10 points in the first couple minutes, and then he just didn't see another catch. I believe he got injured, so that sucked, because in the first quarter he put up so many points, and he just didn't do anything for the rest of the game. But I guess it's fine. He put up 12.6. I'm not complaining. CJ Uzomah going against Pittsburgh, I thought it was the clear pick for tight end this week, and he played good. I believe he was 3K. He was 36% owned, and he put up 11 in DraftKings points, so that was good for his price. So I believe that was a good pick for tight end. Chris Godwin at the flex, pairing him with Jameis Winston. As you can see, he did way better than not way better, but he did better than Mike Evans at a way different price range. At 5.9% owned, I don't understand how he was so low owned, but he had a receiving touchdown at the end of the game, I believe. 6 receptions, 56 yards. That's all we needed from him. The Bears at 51% owned, going against Miami with Brock Osweiler. I just don't understand this. I guess it's just my luck, because I was riding the Bears all week. The Bears and the Jets I was going to pick. The Jets ended up having a couple interceptions with a pick 6. I went with the Bears going against Brock Osweiler, 51% owned. They put up like 15-plus points in all their outings this season. I pick them. They give up 31 points to Brock Osweiler and get 5 DraftKings points, which was terrible. If they got like 6 points instead of 5, I believe the Chris Carson line would have cashed in everything, but it didn't. So now you went over my line. That's the cash line I played for this week. Let's go over the first place of this $50 double up. Let's see his line. Oh crap, that is his line. I saw it. So he played Jameis Winston. Chalk of the week paid off. So sometime last week it was Vince McDonald, didn't pay off. This week Jameis Winston, hell of a game. And then just like I said, Melvin Gordon, I thought he was a lock. He was only 16% owned, put up 38 DraftKings points. Surprised more people didn't play him, going against Cleveland's run defense. Joe Mixon, I told you I also had him in my video. At 24% owned, he had a rushing touchdown, and he had 4 receptions, so that boosted up his points. At 18.4, it wasn't a bad play, but I believe he was like 7.5K. So it wasn't. I'm sure he could have had a better play. Michael Crabtree was his number 1 receiver, 2.7% owned. He was a great play. A lot of people didn't expect this. I didn't expect it. He almost had a 100-yard game. That would have boosted him a lot more. He had a receiving touchdown with 6 receptions, put up 21 Draftkings points for him at 2.7% owned. That was a great play. And then Julio Jones was I didn't even know he was this chalky. I'm just seeing this now. 80% owned. I did not know that. He did way better than Mike Evans, so he had 143 receiving yards, still no touchdown for Julio. He had 10 receptions and 100 receiving yards bonus. Put up 27 Draftkings points. That was a great play. I didn't even know he was that chalky. I just saw that. Chester Rogers at 52.8%. I was going to go on him. I wasn't going to go on him. Decided not to go on him. I watched the Jets game, and Chester Rogers did not even play that good. He just got bailed out with a late touchdown, I'm pretty sure. Putting up 15 Draftkings points at 52%. And then his tight end was David Njoku. Better play than Uzuma at 12% owned. He had a receiving touchdown with 7 receptions and 55 receiving yards. Putting up 18 Draftkings points at 12% owned. That was a great play. Props to him. At his flex, he had Latavius Murray with Dalvin Cook out at 14% owned. I was looking at Latavius Murray, but he's been so inconsistent this year. I went with someone else. He had a rushing touchdown and 155 rushing yards, putting up 26 Draftkings points at 15% owned. That was a great play. And then his defense at 9% owned, going against Tennessee, was put up 21 points, 11 sacks. That almost pretty sure them was broke like the NFL all-time sacks in the game. So that was a great play. Everyone was on the Bears. The Bears didn't play good. He went to the Ravens, and it cashed out. So yeah, that was my cash line for this week. We cashed in all the double ups, and then some of the double ups with the Chris Carson line. My week 7 review is gonna be up probably Saturday, mid-Saturday or Friday night. Going over my picks like I do every week. If you go to my Twitter at ElevateDFS, it'll be in the description. I am selling my lines now instead of doing them for free because we've been just killing the game in NBA, MLB, NFL. We've been killing it. Cheapest prices you're gonna find. A lot of providers sell for a lot of money. This one's gonna be cheap. So if you want to follow me there and see that, is at ElevateDFS. It will be in the description. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Appreciate you guys for watching, and I'll see you later.